Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials.
Hi. I am afraid that the fax machine in my room won't be working till tomorrow. The technician has just come and checked it. He will bring me a new one tomorrow. It seems there is a big problem with mine and it will take some days for repairing. Can I use the one in your office?
Of course you can. I am sure this one works very well. I just sent dozens of pages. How many pages are you sending? Are you familiar with my fax machine?
Yes, I think you have the same model as I have. Does your fax machine print out immediately a transmission protocol?
Yes, it will print immediately.
Amelia, could you spare a few minutes?
Sure. What do you need?
Well, I wanted to let you know that I've put in my notice.
Really? Why?
It's complicated, but basically it boils down to one thing. This company is downsizing and I can't continue working for a company that may let me go.
But surely they won't fire you. You're one of the most experienced managers here.
Well, to be honest, there's another reason. I've got a better offer.
Well, that's great news. Congratulations. Where will you be located?
The head office is in New York, but I'll be dealing with overseas companies and flying to this side of the world from time to time.
It'll be sad to see you go, but it sounds like you've found yourself a great opportunity.
I have. I feel lucky. I look forward to dealing with overseas companies and at the same time having a chance to use English more.
I'm sorry to bring this up, but would it be possible for you to write me a letter of recommendation before you go?
Of course I can. In fact, if there are other job opportunities at this new company, I'll recommend you personally.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
Mr. Carmichael, this is Ellen Bauer calling again. You had said I should call this week to schedule an interview with you.
That's right, Ms. Bauer. How are you? I'm not sure if I'll be able to fit you in this week, I'm afraid.
I understand, Mr. Carmichael. I'd be glad to make it sometime next week.
All right, then. Why don't we say next Tuesday at 11:30 a.m.?
Could I trouble you for a minute, Mr. Graham?
Sure. Emily, how can I help you?
I would like to leave a few minutes early today. Would that be all right?
That's fine, as long as you can get that report typed up before you leave.
Could you arrange an appointment with Mr. Smith?
Sorry, Mr. Smith's agenda is full today.
How about tomorrow afternoon?
I'm not sure, but I will arrange for you and inform you as well.
Hi, Xavier. I'd like to go over the list of jobs for next week's maintenance shut.
Sure. We've got a lot to do in a short time. We're planning to shut the line at midday on Wednesday and start up again at 6 p.m. the following day. We might need to extend the shut by about 6 hours.
Our production people won't be happy about that. We've got a full order book at the moment. Is there any way you could speed things up?
Not really. We need to dismantle the conveyor belt and replace the rollers. Is there anything I can help you with?
Yes, thank you. I am really far behind on this project. Could you help me with the extra typing or Xeroxing?
I can do either one.
Good. That would be very helpful. Can you start with those pages over there?
No problem.
Thank you very much. How long have you been working here?
I have been working here for 5 years.
Well, we have some special projects coming up. Would you be interested in working on any of those?
Yes, I would love to work on a special project.
Well then, I'll keep you in the loop. Thank you for your help today.
Have you had any experience with sales work?
Yes, I have. In fact, I had worked for a foreign trade company for nearly 2 years, where I established business ties with several firms.
What exactly did you do at that company?
Visit customers, dispatch consignments and things like that.
Did you like your work?
Yes, I did.
But when and why did you leave the company?
I left it 2 months ago. I didn't think I could learn much there, and there were not many opportunities for self-development.
I see. Why did you choose our company?
I've been informed that there are many opportunities to develop myself in your company. Besides, I grew up in a city in the Northeast. I have lots of acquaintances in the region, which might help to push sales.
Hello, Mr. Black. How are you?
Fine, thank you. And how are you?
Very well, thank you. It's nice to meet you again. I am awfully sorry for not being able to meet you at the airport, as I was busy yesterday. I do hope you had a very enjoyable trip from New York.
Yes, a very pleasant journey indeed. Thank you.
How are you getting along with your business?
Not bad. The fur market is not very brisk lately, but the selling season is advancing near. I hope there will be more buyers in the market this year.
I hope we can do more business together. Though we are satisfied with our past trade record, there are still possibilities for more business. In the meantime, let's discuss other spheres of cooperation, such as investment, technology transfer and technical assistance.
Well, I've looked over your resume, Mr. Peepers.
Please, call me Ted.
Well, Ted, this is a very impressive resume. However, we do have several other applicants to finish interviewing before we can make a final decision. We'll call you by Friday, if that's all right.
That's no problem.
Do you have any other questions?
Well, what kind of salary do you provide?
Salary is based on experience as well as time spent with our company.
I see.
Salary can be negotiated once we officially offer you the job.
Sounds fine.
Hi, my name is Tom.
Tom, the new sales representative? Nice to meet you. I'm Melinda.
Nice to meet you too, Melinda.
Now let me show you around. This is our reception area, and our conference room is right over there. Over there is the sales department.
Really? This is a nice office, but it's quite small.
Yeah, you can make photocopies and send faxes over there.
It looks like you guys work hard.
I tell you what, just between you and me, we just mess things up so that it looks like we work hard. Just kidding. Oh, your cubicle is over the. And this way. Those are all private offices, the manager's offices.
Tell me more details about our jobs.
Sure thing.
Do you have your own circle of friends?
Yes, I have friends even though I am a man of few words. Just like the old saying goes, actions speak louder than words. I am a hard-working silent person.
What you said was right, but we need to work as a team. How could you make adjustment to that?
Teamwork is okay to me, and I hope the team will be complementary in personality.
Okay, I got it.
Gongshan Development Company, Limited. May I help you?
I'd like to speak your export manager, please.
May I ask who's calling, please?
This is Mrs. Wong, from Jane Coper.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Wong, but Mrs. Fu is not in at the moment.
When will he come back, do you know?
As suppose you re-back at 10.
May I leave message?
Of course.
Please ask him to give me a call as soon as he return. He has my number.
Okay, Mrs. Wong. I'll do that.
Thank you. Goodbye.
I call this meeting to order. Thank you all in attendance today. I know it's a busy day for you all. We have a lot of material to cover today. Did everyone get an agenda?
I need a copy of the agenda. Also, may I suggest something? I know we have many points to review today, but would it be possible to limit our meeting time to finish before 4 o'clock? Many of us still have a mountain of work to do before the day's end.
We should be able to finish everything up before then. Let's run through the major points first, and see where we're at. The first matter of business is to approve the minutes of our last meeting.
I propose we accept the minutes.
Good. Do I have a second?
I second.
Motion carried. Now, next on our agenda is our budget review. Margaret, can you please fill us in on where the budget review stands?
I gave everyone a copy of the manual last week. We've had the review board going over everything, and they have come up with a final review. Here's a copy for everyone. And if you have any questions, you can talk to me after the meeting. Basically, the budget review has been completed, with maybe a few polishing details left.
What kind of action is required?
If everyone could take a look at the final review handout, if there are any objections or corrections, let me know. Next week, we can cast the final approval.
So tell me, what's the difference between the board of directors, the CEO, and the stockholders? They all seems to be the same group of people to me.
No, there's a definite difference. You know, the stockholders are the people who own the company. They're the financial control system. Then there's the CEO, the chief executive officer. He's the hot shot, the main guy who is the boss. If there is only one person with absolute power in the organization, everyone knows that the power will go to their head. It's too dangerous. That's the reason for a board of directors. The board is made up of people who are experts in the industry. They could be related to the organization, but more commonly, they are independent and non-biased.
How many people are on the board of directors?
Usually not more than 15, not less than 10. They meet monthly, quarterly, or biannually to oversee an organization or company. They provide long-term planning and vision, and also act as moral watchdogs. RTO keep the company in line.
Excuse me, do you mind if I ask some things about work for this company?
Not at all. Go ahead.
I've heard that the company is very strict with its staff. Is that true?
Not really, so long as you follow all the regulations.
If you make mistakes in your job, you'll be fired. Is that right?
No, everyone has a chance to correct his or her mistakes. The most important thing is to be responsible for your work.
Working here involves a busy schedule and overtime. Is that true?
Yes, that's true. We are always busy. The company attaches great importance to high efficiency. Sometimes we have to work overtime, but not always. And we have extra pay for extra work.
It seems that working in a foreign enterprise is not the same as I expected. Thank you for your help.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials.